on the attack here, so, or maybe not. There we go. All right, so he's getting underway. We'll start things off here. Third Coast on the defense and kind of reeling from a big loss there in the last round.
Yes, 6-1 is actually the biggest map score that we've seen, map score difference that we've seen in maybe all of our qualifiers, but Tailspin going to be gunning it forward here, trying to get this isolated defender. Can't blame him for that. Of course, this does give the other defenders time to sneak up behind him. You can see Pop Trunk actually making his way into that defensive cubby that we talked about before. And yeah, only one armor remaining. This is already looking kind of difficult for Tailspin after getting that very good, successful attacking round last time. Then again, it only takes 2 more lasers from this point to be able to take that round.
And looks like he managed to catch 2 defenders out in the open. I'm not sure where the third one is at. He is, in fact, on the point where he should be. Tailspin in a showdown situation. Now it's 1 armor versus 1 defender. And a couple of shots go off there.
He's trying to hit the trick shot through the rail, through the fence. We actually saw one game in their EU qualifier where someone landed 2 of those. Moment of silence for Tailspin.
That's right.
One of the greatest series ever created with Baloo, Shere Khan, and several other. There was sky surfing in that show. The little kid bear.
Greatest.
Yeah. He was sky surfing. They had pineapple grenades in that show.
Oh, I'm aware.
Either way,
I'm well aware.
Felons is taking actually a different attack route that we normally see on Collided. If he moves over to the left side, sometimes you can get a free look at the defender over there. Not going to be the case this time though, and he did not want a chance running up there to try and face him one-on-one. He is instead going to be saving up his stamina and running past all the defenders. Now he's perhaps going to try and mind game them, maybe double back, maybe continue on. We'll have to see. No defenders making themselves present right now, and only 8 more seconds before the cap is open.
And he's making his way around the back.
Miss.
Planet Express is waiting for him, though. Loses 2 shots, takes out 1 defender. Now waiting around the back of the capture point. It's 2 defenders versus 1 attacker. 2 defenders go down, but the lone defender remains, and Planet Express takes a round.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt there, but Felons could not quite get that last shot off. Obviously, jumping over the corner there to pick off the second defender would have paid off greatly if not for catching a rocket in the face at the same time. Vince is going to actually take a look at the left side as well. Not going to like what he sees there, and instead doubles back to that normal entrance. You can see, oh wow, very nice long-range rocket from Pop Trunk making its connection there.
And where Hot Mustard has been for the past couple of rounds has actually, I've not seen any other team do something like it. So
wow,
okay.
3 long-range rockets from Pop Trunk to end that round. That was crazy, but yeah, Hot Mustard.
Yeah, so around the side there, it's just not something I've seen, and it seems like if the attacker commits to it too much, Third Coast is really, they're in favor of just kind of rushing the person down as soon as he exposes himself just a little bit. So it's kind of a clever defensive position, and I can see what they were talking about as far as annoying defensive positions from Third Coast. Yeah,
and this was their map choice, so obviously they've got a lot of confidence in their defensive setup on this map. Haven't actually seen any other team take that, and Collided is, again, one of the more popular maps. Considered to be pretty balanced. It's really good for attackers, actually, more so than the other maps a little bit because of the huge number of various paths that the attacker can take at the last second. That is something that you want as an attacker, the ability to switch it up and confuse your defensive opponents.
Well, Third Coast has now taken more rounds than they did on the last map, so that's an improvement. Nice little bait attempt there by Hot Mustard to try and surround his opponent, but unfortunately not going to get it done, but he catches Buds way out in the open, 55-meter shot.
That was interesting. Buds was playing that column as if Hot Mustard was coming from this route and not from the right side. Look at that. So dangerous to jump on this map as the rocket actually, when it connects, it actually keeps you in the air for just another second or part of a second, and you can see all 3 of those rockets connecting there as he leaped down onto the point.
So Third Coast back on it now with the score all tied up. Someone looking to break that tie with a successful attacking round, but no one's been able to do it quite yet. Bud's just running straight up the front, allowing those spam rockets to go around the side of him, and about jumping into a couple of them, but manages to avoid them all. Okay,
so Hot Mustard actually takes a little bit of a time to work his way over there. Buds is actually going to rush past them and try to work from behind. He takes out 1 defender, already had an open shot on Felons just briefly there. Hot Mustard has moved up now to that archway. Don't know where Felons went. There he is, and actually trades with him. We've got a showdown situation. Hot Mustard is the last defender left, but Buds did hit those 3 rails very quickly in the last map. 1 more rocket would take him out, but we'll see as the time ticks down if he's going to be successful here.
And trying to get on the point, and he manages to get it around to the back for Planet Express, and a very nice round at that.
Buds with some nice attacking there, taking out both of those defenders, actually trading with both defenders, but was that Hot Mustard at the end? He was not able to actually finish the job. Pop Trunk is going to be attacking in now for Third Coast, and they do not have a successful attacking round yet, so this is a great opportunity to try and tie it up before the score gets out of hand. But wow, actually taking a defensive rocket from Tailspin already is not a great start.
No, not at all. And Pop Truck has to now walk up with a disadvantage.
Ooh.
That was immediately taken right back for him. Oh, but then he jumps on top of a rocket. He lands a great shot, but gets himself caught out in the open.
Yeah, Pop Trunk is going to need to work with the terrain here just to not get caught like that again. I actually saw him back up a little more than he should have earlier too, but the defender did not take advantage of it. There's still one defender inside that cubby. Jumping like this can be really scary because there is still a defender behind him or below him that could actually catch him by surprise. We'll see. He's actually fallen back to the point. Tailspin trying to get a free rocket on him, actually rushing him down to finish off that last armor, and he does successfully.
So that's a 4-2 advantage now for Planet Express, and they are cruising to a quick, what could be a quick 2-0 map score here if they keep things rolling. So this has been a pretty impressive performance from them, I have to say.
All right, Felons, Pop Trunk, and Hot Mustard taking other positions again. It looks like Hot Mustard not taking the long-range backdoor, and that's actually where Tailspin is looking to try and catch him. So actually, I guess this is probably played out a number of times just like this, where teams get used to Hot Mustard taking that rear position. But actually, at this point, Third Coast knows that they have to stop Tailspin or things are going to look really grim. So they don't want to take any chances. They're playing back a lot further.
And Tailspin has made his way up very, very far, but he's not able to catch any isolated defenders yet. Almost lands a shot, but unfortunately can't hit it, but then hits the much more difficult one as he comes back around the side.
Yeah, looking straight down can actually be kind of tricky. I mean, it's not that much surface area. You feel like you're right next to them. You should totally be able to land it, but actually it's kind of tough. And actually that rocket actually bounced him off. He's going to hop on the goal and actually captures it. Oh no, 5-2. Planet Express, Tailspin winning the turn again. That's a second successful attacker for Planet Express, and Third Coast has to win this attacking round or they are out of this qualifier.
Okay, well now the Felons, all the pressure's on him. We'll see if he can land it or if Planet Express is going to change anything up. Looks like actually I see Buds running around the back there to where Third Coast likes to post up, so kind of an interesting turn of events.
Yeah, adopting their defensive position, not a terrible decision, except the fact that they were able to get past them multiple times.
Yes.
So Felons, I mean, it's all going to ride on his laser, really. Being a successful attacker, obviously, it's very difficult to attack past 3 living defenders. There's one taken out. The laser recharge time feels like forever in this situation, and another miss means that he's in danger. He needs to land the shot. There he does. 1 defender left, 1 armor left, a showdown for the map point. We'll see if Felons is going to be able to land it or get that cap.
And there's the defender caught out in the open. Surprised he's not right around the point, and that is a little bit dangerous. And he hits the shot 6-2 in favor of Planet Express. There are the GGs.